There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Brewers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Grounder down the line at third. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but, boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. O'Neill comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's got a nice 14-game hit streak going. That's 2 weeks every night of coming to the ballpark and getting a base hit in the game. He's got to be feeling really good about himself right now. He's building on that confidence, no doubt.
In is Christian Yelich, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Line drive to center field. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Cardinals, the right fielder.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Standing in, Colton Wong. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is a foul ball. Chacin's ready. 0-1 on its way. The slider there gets a swing and miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching, and Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field, and this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he hits one on a line to left field. Ozuna is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away, as he'll hold on at third base.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. And that's the second out of the inning. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded to the right. Carpenter is there. And there are 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Orlando Arcia.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Ulysses Chacin. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Ozuna is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Ready now, Tyler O'Neill, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and a strike. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. And he misses there, 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Carpenter now at second. And that's the second out. Standing in, Jack Flaherty. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. In now, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now
digging in, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The left fielder, number 8.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. So a runner at first with one out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and one strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Aguilar has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit, one. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He'll start off the fifth in this one. The pitch.
Arcia.
Hit down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Arcia at second. Chacin at first with no outs. Line drive to left. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Two on here with one man out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The 0-1 pitch on a line to shortstop. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Arcia is on his way home. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Grandal brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Chacin gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Weekly hit to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1-2. Giovanni Gallegos will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Giovanni.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Aguilar.
Ready for another shot now, Jesus Aguilar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Jed Jerko will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. John Gant is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Freddie Peralta. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Peralta.
To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. His prior history in this matchup, he has a 3-for-12 line. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
The batter,
ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
In now, Matt Carpenter. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Cain is off at first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
This is line to left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now the pitch.
For St. Louis.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Wong.
Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to come back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Marcell Ozuna is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards claw back. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High chopper over to first. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. For his career in this matchup, he's done well, 6 for 13. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. O'Neill going back at the track. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Zach Davies is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ryan Braun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Number 7 will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Now
he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Milwaukee took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ulysses Chassin earned his 5th win of the year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Zach Davies works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Christian Yelich aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And that's a base hit, so a little first pitch swinging. there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Batting third.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
In is Christian Yelich.
He swings and lines it to left.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Travis Shaw, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Ryan Braun.
Here's the first pitch to him. You're short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting it. The shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His career line against Waka. He's an impressive 5 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Popped him up. Arcia is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, You knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 13.
So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Martinez is there, and they breeze through this half. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Sure loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch cut of it's by him for strike 1. Davies has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tyler O'Neill goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Aguilar has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they stepping in and ready for another shot. Christian Yelich. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well at late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Shaw connects. This is into deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw, number 14 on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
The left fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play. And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Popped up, back behind second. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. 0-1 the count.
One strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Carpenter ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. Right
So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. The pitch.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Matt Carpenter.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Hit hard to the right side, fielded by Goldschmidt, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the... Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One-man gun for the Cardinals in the fourth, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. No balls and one strike. Comes set with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Marcell Ozuna goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Tyler O'Neill stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start off the fifth in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air out toward shallow right. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw. Lifetime against this particular arm. He carries a batting average of .389. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Wong has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Martinez is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Colton Wong now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's.
Be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Weak grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 to Molina. Chopped on the ground over to first. Aguilar is there, and a step on first himself for the out. Paul DeYoung will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. John Brebbia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Eric Thames will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double. Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for Milwaukee.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Last time through was a base hit. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Martinez is over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. One away for the Brewers in their hand for the seventh. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. Number 21 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
55. Dominic.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the 2 guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Number 39.
In now, Corbin Burns. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled off. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one? I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards strand. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3.
The second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jed Jerko will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brandon Woodruff.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. Giovanni Gallegos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Giovanni. There you go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Number 19 over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now that
Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the left fielder.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Number 3, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Kane is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The third baseman, Mike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready now, Marcell Ozuna, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers wrap out 19 hits. Zach Davies earns his 5th winner of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Michael Wacha couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 19 hits, 1 error.